But we are gonna round out the last hour, 45 minutes of this long stream. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching and participating and donating and all of those good things. I do this, this is the 7th year in a row I've done this, and it's always a rewarding experience. I wish I could have slept better. I feel like I flagged near the end, and it's not so much because of the game. I mean, part of playing games all day, part of it is playing games all day, but also I don't sleep, get a full night's sleep the night before. I think that's really the main thing, because I do really like doing this all day. It's very fun, and every year I get to play different types of games and do different stuff. This year was all retro games, all 8 and 16-bit games. I keep looking here because it's the chat, but I should probably look at the camera when I'm talking. All 8 and 16-bit games this year. It's been quite the journey. Did some Aladdin, just finished up Lion King, did a couple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, and I've done a couple Castlevania games. I did Bloodlines, and I started this Castlevania earlier, and hopefully my save state is still there. Yes, it is. And I got here when I played earlier. So we're gonna see how far we can get in 45 minutes. If I was very good at this game, I would finish it. If I was good at this game and not tired, but we'll see. I think this is the 3rd level. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna do a mulligan on this because I would like that holy water if I can have it. This game's not easy, necessarily, but coming off of Lion King, it feels manageable, let's say. I do have to get out of the Lion King headspace where I was just so, Thank you. Coming out of Lion King, where I was using the rewind so liberally. I was playing very reckless at the end, so gotta take it down a notch here and play a little bit more cautiously. See if I can at least make it through a couple levels before midnight, before my time's up here. The bird. All right, that bird seems to be gone. Of the games I played today, probably this game that I'm playing right now. This game just has fantastic music. This is one of my favorite game soundtracks, just ever. And I didn't even play this game when it first came out. I actually never had an NES, but this game's music still rocks. But pretty much everything I played today had good music, I would say. Some of the levels in all the Disney games I played were pretty good music. The other Castlevania game I played, Bloodlines, also good music. And even the Turtles games have good music. Yeah, everything I played today had good music. It's been a theme of the day. I love that skeleton. It's just jumping in the lead, jumping in the pit, off the ledge, into the pit. All right, what was next here? Is this where I just run? I think it might be. gotta run. Just gotta run. Oh, he didn't do the pattern he's done before. Okay, only took one hit. Don't want it. Do not want. Ooh. Oh yes, these guys. Okay, this is where I was having trouble last time. I think I'm gonna round out the rest of the night with no save states. Just see how far I can go. I don't think I've actually beaten this game without save states. I have beaten this game, but I played it on the virtual console with save states. I remember it felt doable. It would just take some practice. It did not feel as bad as as tough as like The Lion King. That's for sure. Yeah. Music in this game. This game's an all-timer for music. That was a bad jump on my part. Shouldn't have done that. Where are we going, bird? Where are we going? Do not like them. Oh man, that was two. Did the other one give up? I do not like the birds. All right. If I had a little more health, I'd be feeling pretty good about this fight, but I have to be pretty much flawless. But I got, oh nope, we're not quite there yet. I spoke too soon. Yep, spoke way too soon. All right, thanks ZP. We'll see what magic I can conjure here. That's 16th hour. But yeah, for anyone just tuning in, I am on the 16th hour of my stream. I'm in Eastern time zone. It's 11:26. I'm going until midnight. We're gonna see how far I can make it in Castlevania before midnight. Been going since 8 a.m., so I'm pretty tired, which means this is gonna go great. But yeah, I'm playing for Duke Children's Hospital, so any last donations in these last 35 minutes or so will be very welcome. I played through all of The Lion King on Genesis, which I think earns me something. That game's and no, I did not beat it clean. I used rewind and save states and all that stuff. Which part is the hot take? Probably multiple things I've said could be hot takes. Yep, that's not gonna go well. All right. See if I can focus a little bit. Dislike the post 8-bit. Are you referring to the music? Question is, do I like the Genesis chip better or dislike the post 8-bit? A lot of my favorite games are in the 16-bit era, but I think this... Oh, I see. Responding to... not responding to me. Oh, I could see that. The SNES one being a disappointment. I mean, a lot of Super Nintendo games have soundtracks I really love. But I could see what you're saying about the actual sound chip. Maybe not being quite as good. Even if like the music composed for it was still really good. Ugh. My level of play is just dropping dramatically. I will let the soundboard discussion, the sound chip discussion, happen in chat while I focus here. Well, this isn't gonna go well. There's health here? Oh, that's a game changer. If it's not apparent, I'm not a Castlevania expert. Oh man, I was so close. Okay, well, knowing that there's wall chicken there, or wall meat, whatever type of meat it is, that's a game changer. If I can just get there, how much health I have doesn't really matter. That meat's gonna be enough. I do have to make it there, though. Ideally, I would have the holy water still, but... Oh. And the longer whip would be nice. I think this is my last life, so... I'll have another shot with the holy water. Mm. Alright, which one was it with the meat? That one. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. We're just gonna go for it. Did not expect that to work out. GBA. Yeah, I could see that for the GBA. Again, I like a lot of music on... It's tough, because, like, I really like the SNES, I really like the GBA, and I think there's a lot of great music composed for them. But I could potentially... I could see an argument about the sound chip itself. And people managing to do... good work within the limitations, if that makes sense. I wanted that heart. Oh, this music. That guy just killed himself. I am off to a rough start here. Oh, that's not a ledge. I thought those skulls were ledge. Thanks, Steph. Thanks for joining for as long as you did during the day. Very, very appreciated. Love your energy and your support. Ooh, not sure that's the item I wanted. Yep. Yeah. One thing Castlevania has over the other games I played today is when it doesn't send you back to the start of the game when you run out of everything, which is very much appreciated. I feel like this song in particular is an underrated one on this soundtrack. I think it's called like Out of Time or something. Could be mixing up the names, but I like this song a lot. Is this invincibility? Yes, it is. No bat. Nope. Oh, I should use this. I should use my abilities more. I'm really bad about just not using them. I thought I hit that bat. Yep, the brown man's back. He's ready to see this stream home. Simon Belmont and his monochrome kit. Not quite monochrome, but all right, getting on this. Yep, just about to say, getting on this raft has been my Achilles heel in this level so far. Oof, got lucky there. It seems like the bats just keep coming. Yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy VI on the GBA, but that game has some great music. And that bat just dropped an axe. It would be a bummer if it didn't sound good. It's probably something I'm doing with my wiggling back and forth that's triggering enemies too, actually. Ooh. That was a clutch swing. Oh no. All right. Whoa, what are you doing? That's not fair. I call foul. Gotta remember the skulls are not platforms. All right. I feel like these flea guys, I always get into a rhythm or I don't. It's like just kind of no in between. It's like either I'm doing good at slashing them on their way down or I'm not. Once they get on the ground, there's no stopping them. Should probably just keep moving. Get that. Are they running away from me because I'm invincible, or is that just coincidence? Oh, he's got fireballs. That's gonna be an issue. Or maybe not. That was surprisingly straightforward. All right, well, I got to a new room. You talking about the zombie skeleton snake thing? It can be brutal. It can be brutal. If it weren't for the fireballs, which I know is a big if. Man. Oh, those guys, yeah, the little fleas. They're probably, I said this when I was playing it earlier, they're probably my least favorite Castlevania enemy. The fleas, they're a lot. This guy I'm having a lot of problems with too. Ironically, I picked this game over, at the time, over other Castlevanias I was debating between, because it's like the shortest one, and I needed a short game at that moment. But it's not short if you're not good at it, turns out. Or if you're tired, maybe that's part of it too. At least it's got good music. I think I'm getting this room down better. About to say down pat, and then something almost knocked me off a ledge. And then I knocked myself off a ledge. That was an unnecessary hit. Unnecessary. All right, gotta not stand up here. Oh, you bat. Ooh, wasn't sure if I made that. Is there any wall stuff around here? I need to be checking out for that more. The better Aladdin? Yeah, what are you streaming, Zombie Pie? The better Aladdin is I enjoyed the Super Nintendo one more, and that's probably sacrilege to some people. I know. I feel like the Genesis version is generally the more well-received one, but I had a better time with the Super Nintendo one. I personally felt like it controlled better is the main thing. It was more fun to play, and the level design wasn't so like old school punishing type stuff. Like it actually felt like a fairly well designed platformer, even if it didn't like look and sound as good as the Genesis one. I definitely had more fun with that, the Aladdin one. And I think the Super Nintendo Aladdin is the only one I beat today without any save states or anything. It was also the first game I played of the day, so I was at my freshest. I haven't used anything on this one yet, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it in 15 minutes. I might try and finish this like post stream though. I think this one's doable. It's gonna take some practice, of course. These fleas, man. They are brutal. So definitely don't got it right now, but I think with some sleep and some practice, it feels doable. Already doing this room much better. That was very close. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on the Aladdins is, yeah, the Genesis version looks and sounds better. Like it looks more impressive, but yeah, the Super Nintendo one, based on what I played today, it was not close. I had much more fun playing the Super Nintendo one when it came to actually playing it. I spent like early on I was like feeling something weird in the Genesis version, and I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure it out. And there's this weird thing where like if you let up on the attack button, or press attack as you let up on the run button, like running towards an enemy, it just cancels the attack. And there's just like weird things like that that make it like hard to do things. That room went surprisingly well. I have played neither of those games that you're playing, ZP. And I hope it goes well. Seems like you're setting yourself up for some fun there. I will tune in if and when I can. I should be around in the afternoon or evening if you're going that late. I liked what I've watched of it. I have not finished it. This is me not focusing on playing. Nocturne. I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then run into a funky thing with where the way I'm sharing Netflix with someone ran into a little issue where it's not working on my TV right now, and I just haven't bothered figuring it out. But I wanna get back to Nocturne and finish it. Did you watch all of it, Alex? Of the new one? Oh, I don't have my... What's this little guy doing? This level is actually fairly short. It's just a couple harder rooms than the last level. There's probably some wall meat around here somewhere, right? Yep. There it is. You know what? If I don't finish this level by midnight, I might go a few extra minutes just to try and see if I can finish this level. Feels like I'm close. Oh, that hit's gonna cost me. Oh, I should save the wall meat until after that skeleton thing. I assume I could go back and get it, and will the skeleton respawn? Hopefully not. Can you kill this guy separately or just stun him? I'm pretty sure the Frankenstein's the real monster here, or the one that counts. Yeah, I really liked what I've watched of Nocturne. I think I watched 5 episodes. Oh my goodness, off to a bad start here. That did not go well. Okay. The real key for this level is the part with the bouncy guys. I think they're called fleas, those enemies. See how good my Castlevania lore knowledge is. Fleeman, yeah. Yeah, Nocturne is based on Rondo and possibly Symphony of the Night if they keep going, because Symphony is a direct sequel to Rondo. But I don't know if the show will go that far. Oh, that was a bad jump. Yeah, I think Fleeman's right. I would assume they're called the same in everything. I don't know why they're called that. I guess they bounce around like the fleas bounce around? I don't know. I mean, trying to make sense of a video game from the 80s. Ooh. Sometimes the holy water lands up top, sometimes it falls down. I'm not sure why it alternates or is random. All right, well, I may not beat this level. I'll go a little past midnight because I think I started a few minutes after 8, technically. But yeah, one last sales pitch here. Been streaming since about 8 a.m. Eastern. It's about midnight now. So for these last 10 or so minutes, I've been streaming for Extra Life for about 16 hours now on Team Giant Bomb. My hospital is Duke Children's Hospital in Durham, North Carolina. So if anyone's got any last minute donations they want to throw this way, now's the time. It has been a fun stream, a tiring stream, but a fun stream. About 16 hours. And I've been playing a lot of old video games. Well, if you count 80s and 90s old. Maybe you think that's new stuff, I don't know. All right, let's see if I get into rhythm with this. The last time I cleared this room, I was in a pretty good rhythm. It's all about hitting them when they land. Oh, missed one. It's gonna be the death of me. Nope, missed another one. All right, back on track. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I think this might be a weapon. Yeah, I don't want that. All right. Get some wall meat. If any of these are weapons, I don't want them. We are gonna spam holy water on this guy and hope for the best. Why did it not take? Heyo! Yes! Completed my personal goal there. Oh, I managed to finish that level. Once I got the Flea Man room down, not too bad. Not too bad. Could carry that holy water through. Definitely not finishing the entire game tonight, but I can feel pretty satisfied finishing that level. I think there are 2 stages left. Maybe 3? Oh boy. I'll play a few more minutes here, but definitely closing out the stream here. I'll probably actually try and finish this game on my own time. I said this earlier, but I've beaten it with save states before, but I'd like to try and beat it without save states, which so far I have not used any save states. This has been a pure playthrough. Well, I did use a save state when I stopped, but that was because I had to quit. Night, dude. I did not get to Dracula X. The games I played today were both Aladdin's, Super Nintendo and Genesis. I played Castlevania Bloodlines. That was the other Castlevania game I played all the way through. And I played through the Genesis Lion King the entire way through. That game is brutal. I made use of save states and the rewind feature in that Disney collection. And then played some TMNT games, some Turtles games. Played through Turtles in Time. Messed around with both Turtles 1 and Turtles 3, the NES versions. Yeah, Bloodlines was a fun one. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I like that one. We ended up playing more Turtles than I thought, and ended up playing through all of Lion King, which I initially didn't expect. If I hadn't done those, I was going to do either Castlevania 4 or Dracula X in the evening, but ended up playing all of Lion King instead, which is all well and good. And yes, no shame. I have no shame in using rewind. That game's brutal. Yep, we played a little bit of Turtles 3 for the NES, the Manhattan Project. It's the subtitle, I believe. We got to a stage where we were on a bridge and died on a boss with like a ball on his head that he like whipped around. I think we had another continue left, but decided to call it quits there. It was interesting jumping from Turtles 1 to 3, because like 3 you can kind of see the foundation of 4, Turtles in Time, in 3. And 4 I really like. 4 is a favorite. I never played 3 before today, but I could definitely see that one like if I had played it in its day, I think I would have liked it. Is I think how I'll say that. What is this skeleton doing? It's going a little wild here. Okay, this is where I want an axe. We need to take care of this guy. And then look for some wall meat. One thing that would help in this game is if I memorized where all the wall meat was. I've not been doing a good job looking for the wall meat. That's on me. All right, I think this is gonna be my last. Okay, when I get a continue. Continue. When I get a continue, that's gonna be the end of the stream. So, carrying it home here. Thanks again to everyone who's watched today, who's participated. Any and all of the above is very much appreciated. This is my 7th year I've done Extra Life, which feels wild to say. But I enjoy it every year. And definitely plan to be back next year. Thank you. Next time I might bring, I like playing hard games on stream. I think playing only hard games on stream for 16 hours is maybe a bit much. Might mix that up a little next year. Thank you, thank you. The skeleton is it's doing work. I don't even know it took all my health this time. I feel like I'm barely focusing at this point. I'm ready to sleep. Hey. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, got these guys now. Did he just go off the screen? Okay. Can I attack on the stairs? I can. Look at this. Oh. I know, right? Wall meat is pretty glorious. So I was playing Aladdin on the Super Nintendo Aladdin, and there's meat, like a whole chicken or turkey inside of pots when you jump on pots. So I went from wall meat to pot meat. What is happening? I don't know what's happening right now. Meat wasn't as necessary in Aladdin, because usually if you die, it's from platforming. It's falling in a pit. That was that game's hard stuff. Can I find some more wall meat? It would be very funny if I said, this is my last continue, and then I carry this one life through the rest of the game. That would be pretty great. Which, of course, now I just jinxed myself to die immediately. Oh no, I can't get it. Okay, I'm not a fan of these knight guys. They just keep backing up. It's not cool. Not cool. I've always been a fan of the axe. Just the arc it makes. But thank you, ZP. Yeah, that's gonna be a stream. I don't know if the axe is actually great, but I mean, my real answer is I think all the Castlevania, the sub-weapons are very situational. Sometimes you want certain ones. But my general all-purpose one is I tend to like the axe. It helps you reach up when normally you can't reach up. Unless you're playing as Eric Lacard in Castlevania Bloodlines, and then you poke your spear up, which is a fun part of playing that game. But yeah, this is going to be the end of my stream. It's 16 hours. It has been up and running. Thanks again to everyone who's watched, for everyone who's donated. Still got a little bit to go for my goal, but the donations stay open till the end of the year. So we'll see. Maybe I can maybe I can sweet talk some people into a little more money. A little more money in the pot. But yeah, this has been fun. Another good year. Played a lot of retro games, thanks to a lot of collections that are on Steam now. And it was fun. Thanks for watching. Always a fun time to stream. This is really the only time of year I do it. Maybe I'll start adding in some other stuff, some other charity things, schedule if the schedule allows. But yeah, Extra Life is fun every year. I enjoy it. And I will almost certainly be back doing it next year, and I'll find some more fun games to play. But that's gonna do it for this year. Thanks. Good night. Signing off. Thanks everyone for watching, and hope everyone has a good night. And I appreciate you.